All right. Sorry for the delay, guys. We ready? Ready to go. We're ready to kick some ass. Just had some technical, well, I guess not really technical, more like physical difficulties. Trying to set things up and making sure you're clocked out for work. Cannot stream during work time. All right. Temple of the Deposed God. All right, that's right. We did say that we are gonna go through here in the same room. That should be good. How we all doing today? It is time to take some flame sword to everything for our all-around character. What spell are we even rocking? The Lunar Heart of the Ascended, and it's like icicle spears. Got it. Okay. That's honestly fine though. They do have A scaling, and they hard target, which I would assume I would want. I never actually really realized that the electric ones kinda suck. What'd you drop? Healing injection. Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery. Found a baby. Last time that I did this, I went the opposite way. And I'm pretty sure that's the way I'm supposed to go. When I think about it. Pretty certain that this is gonna dead end on me. Not down here, but... Although we actually do have that door below us that I still need to potentially... A lot of lanterns in here. Wonder if any of these lanterns are hints. I am super surprised nothing was in here. I wonder if, like, maybe after you beat the game. Yeah, I was... Well, we will find out on this character for sure. I don't plan to do any more, like, actual grinding unless there's something really funny to do at the very end. And what I mean by that is I'm curious to know like what our ending stats will look like. Like if we have like 25, 25, and then like 124, probably gonna... Door will not open from this side. How complicated. Demi-shield. Nice! That's actually something I've been forgetting about. I do want to upgrade Nina's bow to see what it's like. But I've wanted to make sure that I've had enough. Oof. Ow. Okay. Vile clergymen, definitely very resilient to fire damage. Okay. Let's not be too cocky, I suppose. Only be minor cocky. Potentially oh. Night. I love it. Powder of the Dumb. Will be the only big issue with rocking this sword. Again. I think I do want to just go across the top back. All of this, it keeps running me into dead ends. I guess the way I went the first time was the perfect way to go. Damage feels pretty good. Moon Silver. That's actually good because I do want to upgrade the blunderbuss. That's going to be the big thing I'll probably end up farming. Of course, I was going the correct way and then we backed off. Although I would have been very mad at myself for not. Not expect him. Really? Wasn't expecting that one to live through. Kind of expected me to stun. Check every wall, I suppose. Arena? Oh, it's an arena, all right. Oh, that's real bad. At least good little respite, sure. There we go. Finally have them. Desynced enough. This definitely does not feel like the best weapon for this area, finally. Alrighty. We're not doing too bad. I do feel like damage is dark. All that for a charm. We had the Dark Moon, Dark Comet. That's right, that's the extra healing parry. And then damage reflected. I guess for me, I still struggle with where... I still feel like I can parry some things, but not everything. That drop was a terrible decision on my part. More Powder of the Damned. I wonder if you like come here sooner or something. Or if somebody winds up jailed in that jail. clergy dude first, so that way I can regain. I wonder if I can parry that. Takes a crap ton of hits. Getting down, baby. Get down. Which also makes me wonder, I wonder if this area is just very... very strong into fire, which killing that guy lady so quickly, I would assume so. This is another arena. That's bad. Punk skill. You guys don't attack from just above you? That makes you guys much easier. Guess let's see if we can ignite her. You know what? I should be trying to parry her. We're gonna see if I can parry her. This. Might have been too close. I don't want to try parrying it too frequently because I don't think we see a whole lot of them left. But I do think that my positioning was just off for them. Walren family crest. We are Eric Walren. Obviously need a double jump for here. Doesn't seem like the game's being cheeky. I was really hoping that, like, we're gonna come up here. I guess they give you 5 frostbite. I wonder if that is maybe an indication of something. What's going on here? I'm not understanding what should be a very simple. Only go down here. Order of operations is important. Shade ore. Okay, and those guys are back because I hit a save point up in the left. Fine. Oh, lots of demi shade ore. I'm guessing that there was an elevator there and they cut it out. That's a shame. Wonder what was there. Maybe that's why that door shows up. Is it was cut content. Or again, maybe I need to beat the game. Alright, well, we need to get the hex out of here. Guess we're gonna stop killing these guys that are worth like 5 souls, because they're not hurting nobody. Did get... How many babies? Lots of keys. Celestial larva. We have 18 out of 20. Really bad about that, obviously, is that I don't know where all the babies are off the top of my head. So there's a very high probability that, like, if there's a baby in the roof of one of these rooms, I'll miss it. All right, so I guess first things first, what we're going to do, we're going to keep checking this one area. So I want to see what causes it. I'm pretty certain, I think, like, if I had to guess what I think the trigger is now, I think it is when we see... We're 33. Such a big dick. Only way to treat a zombie. Okay, so there's no cold one here. And I'm expecting a cold one to be there. And I'm actually a little worried that it's that lady whose name I did not think to memorize. Give her flowers and then disappears forever. I hate that I keep collecting things because I really want it. I did not swing. I really want it to be something else. But yeah, we took this guy's treasure, so I'm hoping to see him in here. But he's not. So what I'm thinking is that we what game take it. You sir. My little greedy goblin self. Gotta collect it. Alright, but I went through the swamp already. I don't want to go do the final task in the Esk Mansion because I believe the Froster. Okay, that's the farming point. That could be the worst thing. If it's in Telwanel Village, that's an area I'm going to have to scour over. Alright. I forget everything that I get from... I get an item. I believe it's halfway from the other girlfriend of the house. One of our 3 girlfriends. Right, Springos? All right. But yeah, this is exactly what I was worried about. So like our stats are just kind of all messy and over the place. Ooh, that feels... Look at how nice that looks. Everything's at a 5. All right, so we're at 16,000.
Why do you push such a heavy burden?
This carriage is no burden, not compared to that which weighs upon my mind. They are.
All right, I am going to skip through these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at 10, she gives you a spell, which is what we predicted. Oh, that's right. And it's the weird fist. It's the thing that made no sense to me at all. We're going to try playing with it to see how I feel about it. That potentially if I was doing like an ice build, I could foresee this being okay. I do still think though that you need a lot of... I'm going to level up my vitality up to 35, only for the reason that it'll be in line with all my other 5s. But I think our defenses are going to be significantly better this time around. Go ahead. So dumb. So greedy there for the hit. Almost. All right, let's see what I remember of this area. Because I spent such little time in there. The Night Crux has consumed. Tell if that's doing... I do not know why. I 100% did not consider what would happen if that splashed behind him. Once again. It's so dumb. I don't get it. There's something. Very interesting though. I was not aware that spells could crit. And that one spell definitely did crit. Right, wonderful. pretty certain that thing went topsy-turvy on me in the opposite direction of what I was expecting. Doesn't really seem to mind damage from what I can see. Kind of seems like everything does good damage again. I'm guessing he's just supposed to be like a big, heavily armored sponge. Take my wings back. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Like, it kind of just seems like my sword, which is what it's supposed to do. It just seems like my sword does plenty of damage, that it's hard to take the spells legitimately. And there is definitely how I think you're supposed to be using freeze. If I had to be like, oh, this is how you're supposed to play the game, that is absolutely how you're supposed to use freeze. You can just freeze somebody in place and then go right back to ignoring. You know what? We actually do need extra souls to upgrade some things. I guess let's go spend our souls on upgrades first. Because once we get the upgrade material, like the final upgrade thing, I think that's going to be the only time. Right? Yeah, 23,000. Yeah, there's no way I'm keeping just like a random 23,000 on me. And then I would imagine the last would be like 27,000, right? So let's see, we have 24,000. Wasn't actually paying attention to how much demi-shade ore I was using, but I have plenty, apparently. So that's good. So let's see how... Still probably going to go back to that, but I do want to see how well... Oh, specifically though, this is Mind and Instinct with no dex scaling. I still want to see it. Probably won't make it look amazing, but we'll make it look good. Wrong. Oh. It's not what I was expecting from Lena's bow. Life back. Interesting. Even more fascinating is you 100% can hold that like a flamethrower. Very fascinating. I wonder why the game really... He jumped right over. I guess it makes sense, right? You need to cleanse everything with fire. Boss? That feels like a boss. No, that has like a giant pathway across it. Yeah, I want to go in the underground passage. Okay. No! Ice Fist! No, again! Guess you have betrayed me. You don't mind just punching things in the face Naruto style? Okay, this has the big boy. So glad that I'm messing around with things. Because Lena's bow, I just expected to fire just like a fire arrow. I really had significantly low hopes for it. Throw it on my boxes, you jerk. Imps. So weird. Houndsperson's letter. There is a strange aura, not of this mortal world, numbing as far as the eye can see. A light beckons, a weapon of unbreakable ice tempts and taunts those who attempt to take it for themselves. Yet their efforts punish them for their assumptions and ignorance. The Celestial deems them unworthy. There's a strange aura that is not of this mortal world, numbing as far as the eye can see. A light beckons. A weapon of unbreakable ice. Alright, that's a skill that I want to try to use on the final boss. Because last time I 100% meant to, and we forgot to. So we're going to try to double buff up on the boss. I need... more souls, I believe. No, guys, more souls. Knocked me through the fucking doorway. Icy Fist Domination. I think it's so funny that those things remain like a one-hit kill the entire game. I was trying to accidentally hit that dude in the air. Yes, I even got the bat in the parry. Big boys are worth 1,600. I would still say would still argue that the ghosts, I think, are the they love it. Okay. Feels like a lot of these things seem very weak to ice at the moment. Oh, this was a temporary save. All right, we're gonna go across the bridge. I don't believe this is it's an arena. Ooh. Go away. This guy's mine. That was almost all my magic back. Rough. Ice punches for everyone! Oh no! Look up, I need safe. You guys win. You guys win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry. Now I wanted that mana. Said I was sorry. Thank you for the HP. Oh, know what I also remembered is I completely meant to... I wanted to upgrade Blunderbuss again. Blade, just in case this blade ends up not working the way I want it to. None of your shenanigans at the ledge. Sure those are all just pits. I guess at some point for science. Perfect. This is the best science that could ever happen. Yep, that looks all like death to me. If I had to assume, is that a death pit? I would argue it's now just perfectly confirmed. We got the easiest grinding spot ever. 180 and then reset. Free. So I'm going to keep looking at, for anybody wondering where I'm looking, this room and this room, I believe, have another battle for Cold One's livers. Now, I'm very certain that one of the next bosses we're about to fight, it's one of the Cold Ones. So my thought process is... Oh, that's great. I forgot that the ranged weapons, as you upgrade them, they require a lot less demi-shade ore. Cool. Well, maybe we can fry somebody. Alright, so the bad news is I am out of souls again. Not a big deal. I guess we can go farm them later. Let's see what's in this next room, shall we? Believe up here we have every piece of like movement tech in the game. I believe this was just a weird staircase. Like they kind of, like in my opinion, this is like they tried to take the Dark Souls approach. Demi-shade ore, cool, and moon silver, cool. And they had this like really cool stairwell that leads you up to a doorway. And I don't know if it was like, you know, something based upon timing or maybe cut content. But it would have been a lot cooler if there was a bunch of things on that bridge that as you ran up. Oh, why did she die? I didn't have her on fire. "51 instincts." Okay, Lena's bow does some quite respectable fire damage. And it's like a laser effect. Wait, that did nothing? You do like no damage, lady. What the heck? That's bad. They have a Pokemon treatment. I wonder if Infant Fist is like really, really good. So dumb. I'm sorry. I can't anymore. Artifact unwittingly created by the northern nobility from the bodies of their own babies in the pursuit of absolute dominion. Yeah, just no. nothing. Another unborn. Excellent. So I think I need one more then, right? Mithringal resident note. Rumor is that they are relentless, two opposing sides, but one adjoining desire. The rule, despite the devastation they caused, they remain hidden. Gathers followers, women who own these lands with attention, sabotage. He recuperates strength mustered by the innocent. He recuperates strength mustered by the innocent, drawing in those who oppose him. Furthers. Is that trying to say that the leader, like this, the Pope Patryk that we're about to fight, that he's one of those forces? Like the execution on him, but yeah, that's definitely where I need a little bit more damage. So those things could potentially be weak to cold. Hard to say. I think this takes me all the way up. Federal issue. Excellent. Okay. So that unlocks the door up there. Yeah, because we already went down. Question it. Kind of looks like one of these walls is fake. Just bad mapping. Yeah, because I could double jump in that. All right, so this is the boss fight that I've been looking for. I want to note that this room has no person in it. This room has no person in it. Oh, know what I just realized? If this is the Lena fight, I have a really bad weapon again. Should I? No, I've already wasted a lot. We'll make do. Actually, here, yeah, we can use the Blunder Blade. Okay, it sounds like a different enemy anyway. Heal. Okay, so this guy, I think, is what...
Fresh meat, fresh blood. Is there more?
I think this is the guy that triggers all the other cold ones to appear.
Who are you? What are you looking for? Everything is lost. Can't you see? Corrupted. Dead.
I also would have liked this a lot more if this was Count Warlick.
You think you'll heal. You'll become superior. Look at me! You little worthless human. They say everything will come to an end. But we will live again.
nerd.
To think yourself superior to me.
Oof. Roll dodge that one. Couldn't roll dodge that one.
I know it. My life is once the same.
I want to start trying to parry some of that. Now he goes dark. Of course, this is when I'm going to choose to start parrying. The wrong time to parry. We can parry him.
I am sun. I am fish. I am wind. Just like you.
Kind of annoying that he just keeps doing this weird ground pound. But I can't interact with. I should have parried that.
The old ways are extinct.
No ground pound.
Some death. Made for us.
Off with his snoot. It's a weird animation too. Like I loved this game so much, but out of all of the special animations like that, that's one that just makes no fucking sense to me at all. Like you like rake his scalp. All right, we are going to go upgrade something. I don't really know what. Maybe just a little bit of our damage. I don't know how much higher up on instinct I should go. I really liked having like crazy levels of instinct, but to be honest with you, never ever again would I play through this game as an instinct. Or if I did, it would have to be like, I'll do it, but I'm playing with this one weapon that we can always buff this weapon for every fight. 5. We did get another cold one liver, so actually I guess let's go. Game. Oh my goodness. These big old beautiful bat wings that are not cooperating with me. And over the dried liver. You give me demi-shade ore, so unlimited demi-shade ore at this point. And then you have anti-nightmare. I will be very interested to like potentially... I've been trying to think about if I want to keep playing through the game like more. To find out like some of the weaknesses and whatnot. And some of those thoughts have been, oh, I wonder, like, specifically what darkness is actually good against. I want to find that weird enemy that darkness is really strong against. Since our weapon actually does scale off of strength and dex, we'll go that way from now on. We'll go strength, dex, mind, and then I might actually start putting more points into instinct. That feels good for now. Now, let's see if my hypothesis is correct. Nothing appears there, but I'm... Problem is, do I think it's that or Lena? Maybe Lena refight? I think I'm still missing one baby. Let me check. Yeah, we're missing one. That she drops. Don't like that. Still no duder here. Oh. What's even better is that, like, that killing. Even better is it killing them in a way that I wasn't expecting to. Like, I wasn't even looking. Alright, so if this dude's not down here like I think he should be, after the Lena fight, he's still not down here. And then why are you not down here? I don't think you're up here anymore. He is. Oh, I wonder, do I have to go talk to him to find, like, to make him move? Can you imagine, like, all the times that I keep looking for him? And it's literally just been I didn't talk to him to move him? Yeah, he's still here. How? Oh, I have plenty of all those. Not enough bombs, though. Interesting. It stays there for so long. So yeah, we gotta do something to make him move. Yeah. Now, I never did find out if these ladies got any... That's what my secret was. I could not remember. It's like, I know I have a strategy for dodging their attacks and sitting above their carriage. Like, as they come in, just fly above their carriage. Okay. So, for Miss Lena, I'm thinking that she is weak to lightning. Could either be weak to lightning or frost, right? So, like, either one would make perfect sense. But I'm going to assume Kill Lena with her own bow. I feel like that would be very thematic. We'll see.
Take heed. Thou art unworthy to be in the
I
presence.
wish she had a purpose in
place. A mere knight torn, born to serve our righteous Lord Laddock, and serve thee shout. Embrace thyself. Fetch thyself.
I think she was going to do her other skill. Okay, so you have to be at the close one.
Only retribution awaits you.
Oh gosh. Definitely do not remember this, ladies.
Thou art now that
No, I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana.
one with the true power.
Let's not die to her. Wasn't Lena's bow kill, but
Lord Laddock, I have failed thee. You knight torn, never shall we forgive nor forget. Thou shalt learn thine place amongst the scourge. A mere knight will have no place here.
what were you then? Little Miss Lena. If you were not a Nike Torn, more and more upgrade materials. This is actually really nice. So it's kind of nice that if you... There he is. There he is. It's the Lena fight. Why I bothered doing that? 'Cause I have no enemies on this entire path. All right, so do we see if the cold ones are in fact weak to cold? Because we tried that a little bit, but we could switch over to Blunderbuss and really see. At this point, we actually are getting to the point where levels. Okay. Go with another instinct. Supposed to be an instinct run, right? That lightning, though, did some very impressive damage. Yeah, let's try the blunderbuss on this next boss. And I think there's 2. So what we'll do... Yeah, 'cause that lets me goof around a whole lot. Alright, the reason I'm thinking is there's this one area that I couldn't get to, and I finally... It took me forever to think of it, but I finally now I'm like, okay, I know the fastest way to get there. And one of the ways that I thought to get there, it doesn't work at all, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Because it would be down... Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Man, using a fast weapon again feels so good. Didn't realize on both my playthroughs I was playing with these big, slow clunk weapons. Okay. We're going to see... the cold ones. He's using lightning. Hold on. Reset, hold on. Snap out of it, Wyman! Let's snap out of it, Wyman. One of the reasons I switched... One of the reasons I switched back is because I just did not feel like the 1 to 200 damage was just like tickling him. Because I didn't, I deserve no forgiveness. You killed your dog. Hold on, Wyman. Wyman, I got the solution. I know how to fix this. Okay, that was not the solution. What's fascinating to me is Wyman re-guarding this charm. Makes me kind of wonder. I'll have to try it on a different playthrough. I tend to collect that charm very early in a playthrough to help me farm. I'm wondering if you leave that for the very end there. Since ultimately, like, Weinman is guarding it. I wonder if maybe that chest can get filled with other things. Because I robbed that chest, like, as one of the very first things I do. And actually, now that I think about it too, his daughter is dead down there. Okay, so it looks like he's finally moved on. Go back to girlfriend, because what was Wyman's final gift to us in his liver? Oh, that's what makes you come down?
It seems I underestimated you in my thoughts, traveler. What do you bring before me?
It took a great deal of my strength to obtain these.
And so, you will be handsomely rewarded. Here, I present one of my wares to guide you. Some traditions are not warranted in such desperate times. Traditions have fallen into darkness, have they not? The one I once regarded, my sister, the leader of the daughters. She turned her back on me, on all of us. I'm the only one of the council to survive. My sister's body is rotting in the swamp.
Okay. That makes sense. One I once regarded as my... Was that the woman in the masks of the city of Erlim? Or is this just saying that the random witches in the swamp used to be part of the Order of the Night? Hector's Lament. And then we still... Oh wow, this does actually cost 30 mind. But then all of her powders become indefinite.
I am no longer alone. There is no dearest miss, just like you. Good tidings.
They just stay here forever? Okay. I do actually want to upgrade this weapon. That way I do have a regular weapon to fully use. So as I get more souls, we'll come over here and upgrade that. Back to Senior Patryk, and we do need to find the last of the weapon upgrade. have an attack for when I'm like just right in front of you, or is it only first that time it kills? All right, we'll figure it out later. Interesting that she gives us... That's an S ranking. Only an A. Weird. She gives us the meteorite spell. I'd try that on Cthulhu. Oh, and that's 35. Well, I certainly messed that one up. I guess if I really cared to, we could respec our character, see how that even works. Wouldn't it be funny if it just, like, gives you back all your, like, souls? Like, so to speak? Oh. You friendly? You know you're not. Guessing that like everything at this point is just like super hyper armored. Bleeding. So again, bleeding's really weird in this game. I don't lose anything unless I roll or dodge. So, like, bleeding to me is one of the weirdest status effects in this game. I'm most excited to play with Dark, but the problem is... Not mean to do that, but that's hilarious. The Priest's Note is only atop this holy place where flesh and the divine can connect. Chaos of the past surrounding these walls. Yet, the place where the celestial meets the earth must be Pulchria beacon. Whoever discovers such a place must ascend in body and mind. But yeah, it's super strange to me that turd. Thought she was on fire that entire time. I definitely would argue, from what I can tell... Nice. An arena? It most certainly is. That's where the Admiral's cannon is. I did actually forget about that. Laris's pastels. That's something else I should probably... to be honest with you, I almost never really notice all the defects. Maybe it's just the way that I've built my character, or I've noticed the defects, so I haven't been taken by surprise on a lot of them. not expecting that second bullet to hit me. Oh no, I'm bleeding. Ooh, that was real bad. Falling into that fire lady nearly wrecked my day. But yeah, we don't mind bleeding. That could be bad. I have tried to parry those ladies a couple of times, and I've never been successful at it. Right, make sure we have the thing equipped. I believe this is the last note of the game. Extra healing, that's always good. Imperial Order note. A once magnificent fortress is now a mere refuge for the one who manipulates the celestial power unfathomed by mortals. All is protected from the unwanted eyes. There is only one way to... There's only one way in to such a bastion. A mirror, yet its location has been lost. Heal. Final soul. Well, not the final, but... Heard. Okay. I'm going to say I don't want to mess around with all these random guards, but from what I remember, really? I'm gonna admit that feels really nice. Why can I not hurry her? Why do I keep missing? I missed my parry 3 times on those mace ladies. Not sure why. I am a bit annoyed. That hard, game. He's still not that hard. Like, it worked. Just open it. So, I still have very mixed feelings on this blade. It's so nice that it attacks so fast. And it does seem like the burst damage on it this guy that guards, not the chandeliers. Ice is definitely a scary part for a lot of the enemies. There it is. Pretty sure the rare prototype is way out in the middle of nowhere. Yes. 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 Give me your wings. Thing I want to look at. We're intentionally ignoring all these rooms because those are the rooms that open up like the final area. But yeah, we need to hit all the symbols in order to access that. But now we have access to level 10 weapons. That means we get to go fight a Hydra. And I want to see how some of these guns, or how some of these weapons work. Fully up.
Well, I'd never thought I'd lay me eyes on this again. You'll be the talk of the manor, laddie. Can he get any better than this?
Well, I'm glad that you actually pay that the proper attention. So we've been playing with the Fire Striker blade. So let's go ahead. We will upgrade this. Our strength scaling on it goes up a little bit better. Actually, a bit disappointing that not my instinct goes up on it. And then Lena's bow. And we need 20,000 for that. And then we're going to need, you know, a whole lot for the Blunder Blade as a backup weapon to apply thing. So I guess let's go fight a Hydra first. Mark, do you have anything?
Gratified to lay my eye. This mysterious symbol borne by my pursuers in the palace. Do you know its meaning?
Indeed. Why? Do you not know its origin? I now bear witness to the curious emblem that brands you in blood. I heard that those who sought you out are poisoned by a deathly thirst. Now servants of the ethereal order, they are devout to the place they once deemed the lair of their adversaries, the grandest and most sacred sector of Mithringal. I would be astonished if it is not an adversary you share with them. No one is certain, but I have heard that they linger in the place from whence the moonlight spawns, where the founding of the church order originated, a sacred sanctuary for the most esteemed and haunted believers. Despite its prominence, no soul has ventured there long since. Whispers of a disused passage now wrought with infection. Entry is prohibited by minds wiser than our own. Yet, it is said that such a passage leads to knowledge that may shed light on these atrocities that have plagued us.
Okay, so that's where we need to have all 4 badges. To enter that room. Alright, so let's see how Hydra likes fire bleed. I guess I'll keep Polaris Blessing on. Playing with crit, extra HP, and physical and fire defense. I guess if I ever get to a point where I stop sucking, I would replace this nocturnal one with just more damage. Wherever the fire one is. Alas, we are not there yet. Remember that being an attack. Okay, so we killed one head on this right side. I think it'd be so much cooler if each of the heads was weak to an element. Oh my gosh, my timing is so bad every time I do that. Dumbest attack is the one that killed me the most, and it like obliterated. It's annoying. Oh, maybe I need both eyes. Ooh, awesome, awesome. Stigma? This upgraded attack speed. I'm going to say feels really, really good. Because you can activate it, even though it is... I'm gonna get hit by that. I was gonna say, even though it's steep in price, seriously, this head on the right. Okay, maybe I didn't remember that both those heads survived to the end. I thought that you 1v1 the last Hydra head at some point. Oh well. One big mistake on that fight, but not too bad otherwise. You know what would have been really badass if that was Count Warlick. Or Count Warlick. That would have made his story... Desks left up. No statue nor office can shield the heart from passion ravaged by adversary leverage. The head of the Junus ministry lost his confidant, harbored for contempt for the one who saw beyond, humiliated. They do mention that this area is like only accessible potentially by a mirror. All right, since we are here, I am fairly certain that this one area I'm about to go has absolutely nothing for me. But I either look at it now or I forget to look at it later. So where we're going is to the very top here, just to make sure that that's not accessible. Again, I'm assuming that there's a shaft. Oh wait, no, that's right. I thought it was something better. And I guess worst case scenario, I can just do this on my own. I certainly play enough of this game. Alright, so now that we have both eyes, because admittedly, I don't think we ever did anything with both eyes. And this random schmuck is just like, what's up? Is that a plus 10? That's just everything in this area is just very... I suppose 300's really good damage. We will have to see. Good girl, Springs. I love when you're in your bed. You're a good girl, Springs. Alright, so I either think that there's... I think it's in the main room. This is the room that makes the most sense. Maybe... I feel so mad that we don't have a fast travel zone. Still missing a baby. I have 3 crests. I have the Black Hall. Okay, and the other one I get from the babies. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here then, because this is leading to nothing. Would have been so cool if some type of like secret elevator between the 2 doorways. Alright, can upgrade more weapons, so let's go do that. What's the point of plus 10ing a weapon? You don't plus 10 all of them. Alright, upgrade any secondary weapon to its maximum. Excellent. Then that's going to require 18 and probably like another 20,000. Probably do that on my own free time. But maybe we'll fight a boss with it. I don't know. Still trying to think of what will be the most epic, because this fire stick has been fun to play with. Admittedly, I think I kind of did forget the point of my challenge. Why am I missing that? Oh, because I put on the other stigma. Get. Read the room, sir. Getting all angry over nothing. Knucklehead served your purpose properly. Awesome. I think the only thing I might have liked a little bit more is if those guys had killed them with their element. Like, these towers are like a really, really fascinating idea to me. I think they're great. I'll say though, this fire sword definitely bugs out the sound in this game quite often. It's the one filled with everybody. Is. I got plans. I got plans. Burn in hell! No survivors. That was brilliant. What? He killed himself. Really hope that is intentional feature. Interesting that the darkness one is, like, I think the most heavily guarded. Oh, there's a whole other section up there that I never explored. I was so focused on the Barsov. What are you guarding, sir? Derving Essence. Sir, I too once believed in the way of the blunderbuss. Do you have anything else that's fun? And all the dark stuff gets real expensive. Did never use the Admiral's Key. Guess combustion ring could have been neat. You're driving me nuts. Thought I rolled that, but apparently not. Okay. Button presses. Get out of my face. You get on fire. Holy. Uh-oh. The darkness one didn't appear down. Wonder if I have to re-hit a save point to get the darkness dude to show up again? Because maybe I didn't technically kill him. A little concerned. I think I'm missing a baby. Yep, the door's still locked, so I have to reset for dark. I wonder which baby I'm missing. Bummer. Trying to think if there's a baby that I am aware that I'm missing. I think I need like 3,000 to 4,000 more souls to upgrade the Blunder Blade as much as I want to. So we're gonna make sure. Ow, ow, ow. Did I do that real fast? Perfect. All right. Beautiful. All right, so we have upgraded everything except for like the Dopietta. I probably want to upgrade the Dopietta. I'll have to farm for that off camera. But let's see. A B scaling on instinct. Flash and impact. Maybe that's why it feels like it does so much damage. Is that it's like kind of too very different types. Because so far the axes are the big impact. Like if you want to do like big honkin' damage. Strike and explode. I think out of the katanas, I think I would play with the Rift of Blood first over the Devourer of the Betrayed. Because you don't get it for so long, from what I remember. Alright, maybe I look up the babies. Because we already found them on our main file. And the problem is, they kind of just sit out. So depending on which baby I'm missing, could just be in a really weird room. I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where the baby is. So I was waiting until I got all the crusts to go back down there. Directly above me. This is just like bombs or something. Yeah, just random upgrade stone. I guess I could have come back and gotten that with Ocean Boots. I think anything's up here. Or you would get the great sword. Get something else. Got it. Oh, I'm so smart. It feels good to be a gangster. Alright, I thought there was another one of those spots way over there. Awesome. Directly below. I just need to go down as many times as possible. One shot. Let's break pottery. While we're down here. Once again, I get hoed by the concept of I thought that I would kill that dude so much faster than he could react. Demi-shade or so fun when somebody else plays this game. Maybe that's what I should do, is watch a bunch of streams. It's gonna be so much fun listening to people say like what was their hardest baby to find. was like, oh, where's that green door? All right. Now we have to fight Cthulhu.
My heart is full once more. My babes are safe. At last, they may be resurrected into their true destined selves. Thank you, stranger, for you have sacrificed much of your time to help a crippled woman. And yet I feel something is amiss. There is space left in my stroller. Space which I will fill someday. I am certain.
Get it, girl? Oxneville family crest. The Oxneville family was blessed with their crest and seal what they know and possess. Medea was the last of the family to wield it. Crest lost in a fearsome battle. Lady Helena, now in possession of the emblem, keen to extract any knowledge she can. However, she is unsuccessful. Perhaps somebody else. I have your crest. And we're 400 short of a level. Okay, so in terms of weapons, I do kind of want to see what happens with the Dopietta. Do you think the Black Hall? Yeah, they're the second guns that you... No, I think you get the Dopietta and then you can get the Black Hall right after that boss. They may be the most efficient. All right. This next boss that we're going to fight, trying to think what I think will be... I was thinking, like, it might be funny if it was like the Infant's Blessing. I just know that he's a really big idiot. It makes me wonder if Barsov's electrocution, if it might actually be like one of those like secret really, really good, because it could hit him in like multiple places. I don't think it's going to. We'll bring something just to be sure. We're gonna see if we don't need to switch off. Hopefully I don't need to reduce dark damage. And we're gonna put on the speed up all attacks because that did feel quite good. All right, let's go fight God. Watch him be like super weak to the glacial spikes. Away door. Unacceptable door ever. why that they don't just do a like a traditional. I pressed the wrong button already. Couldn't remember what his skill set was. Correctly. You don't want to be slapping me in the face. Why my memory is really bad on this fight. Let's try. Might as well. Oh, that's right. There's phases to this fight. Oh, that's real bad. Wowzers. I'm out of mana. I'm sitting there trying to use my weapon skill to blow them up. that was some bullshit. Said it was some bullshit because I got like hit by say how fast the Blunder Blade is. I have to admit I really do enjoy it. I think we're going to play the rest of the game with the Blunder Blade. Promise broken. Heart of Nycrux. No servant of the church can evade the thirst. Desperate pursuit for more. Their promises were forged, secrets sealed, pulling their souls into a ceaseless hunt. Present note. It is true, then, the highest of nobles ventured here to conceal the secrets of one power, feel their presence, what they have done, consequences that cannot be reversed, from which no one can hide. Yet I feel a wrath that is not human. Perhaps 'tis a god? No, this is no god. Yet it carries the might of one. This is only the beginning. Ramifications that shall be felt by all in these lands. There, I believe that just gives us reduction on power, which I will admit I didn't do a very good job of using any of it. But 100% should have been using that on that boss to not only use up my power, but it's a skill. A skill, I don't know why I don't use it. Okay. Yeah, we can just keep up with the thing of the damned. Elenia, now that we've killed the ultimate beast, do you say something? Anybody's do that to
I am
Mark.
gratified to lay my eye.
Mark doesn't seem to care.
We must be vigilant.
I killed your most holy thing. You don't seem to care. Miss Lady Dorothy, the most badass of witches, does not seem to care. It's such a shame that that doesn't have like a scaling on something. Of it. Alrighty then. I guess we're heading towards Fort Patryk. Did say that that was the goal of this stream and then kind of forgot about it. Darn it, I did it again. Messing up my parry timing so badly. Fucker. Motherfucker. I think darkness was through the second door, right? You guys are lucky I have so many consumables that none of this seems to bother me. Okay, so for the record, fire actually does feel hate it. What is wrong with me? Darkness and bonds. Now the question is, what do we think Lord Patryk weak to? Go spend the last of these souls. I think that's what triggers all these people to disappear.
My heart is full once more. My babes are safe. At last, They may be resurrected, and yet I feel some.
Alright, we're not going to use electric shield against this ball. I think darkness might be a good way. That is like a huge problem too that I have in this game. Like what's the difference between this darkness and the damned powder? Might not ever know. If darkness is good against him. Maybe the darkness is really good against all those like humanoid enemies. Bet you that's it. I don't know why it's so counterintuitive to me. It's that human, it wasn't too bad. Oh, darkness did not really... Well, Lena's bow seemed really cool there. Maybe explosive candle. Voice didn't drop me nothing. Beautiful. Lord Patryk. Lisa.
My attempt to face the treacherous Ladakh was in vain. It was my only opportunity to correct what has been done. What you and I have both done has doomed the world to more than it can endure. 'Tis a load that was always too leaden for our shoulders. In order to vanquish Ladakh, we must find a solution. And
Lisa, just
my attempt to
sit back and let me handle it.
Your fortunes are at an end, Nightdawn. My reign is sealed by my new kin. By the sepulchre.
It's very animated.
All shall kneel to me. Honor me. I am the architect of
Saving my bullets for when he's a demon. Ow. Crap. Shit. Trying to heal there.
You are past forgiveness. Only I can provide the mercy you deserve.
Darn it. Using all my, like...
Desist, my dawn, for your sins are laid bare.
Here.
Bear witness, Nightthorn. Your time has come. All shall obey me. Surrender to the ultimate power. For I am the true God, the final savior, the last Fae!
So that doesn't feel... Ow. Take that off. Oh, that's what I want. Darn it, I missed that dodge. Why is that? Cool finish. Cool finish for sure. All right, so we are going to do a bad ending. And the reason we're going to do it is because I haven't done it yet. So in the worst case scenario, just make sure that I get it done. Give me Alright, well, our instinct playthrough is at an end. I believe I just have to go there, talk to them, and then I accept sitting on the throne. My two wonderful ladies. They protect me for all eternity. It's really funny in the speedrun, they leave a dude alive in this room. Well, they're running past everything anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But then they intentionally skip over that save point there. So that way when they finish the boss, they can just walk back, die instantly in that room, and then they get teleported back to the last save point they actually rested at. I will admit, this feels really weird that, like, you have to walk all the way back down that way. And it would be more interesting if you had to, like, just walk back in general, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's really weird to me that you can do all this. Gone! Oh no! Interesting, too, here at the end, she sells everything. Chunks felt very good to you. I will say that. Just thought of something where I was like, oh shit, I want to go check. Oh. I do want to just go check that room one last time, and then we'll end it, and we'll end stream. Go for that, dude. Roll that properly. Motherfucker, I keep putting on the other stigma as I'm trying to parry. Third. Late on that parry, and then even worse. Thought it'd be really cool to kill him with the bullets. So weird. Nothing in this room. This room is like so big and badass, and you're just like, nope, it's just an observatory. So it is funny that this waypoint, for whatever reason, like they just don't let you teleport there. It makes no sense at all. Now, the speed run uses this teleporter on the mountainside. I suppose it's probably the fact. I don't know. I would still think. Thunderblade was too short. Much better this time. Remember last time we actually had to buy some. Huh. That just reactivate it? Alright. See what this good ending's like. And then, yeah, why... Really? Like, the wonder of Illigrath Hall? Such a strange...
Annabella, Katerina, what brings you to this place?
Courage has blessed you. Now you must be honored.
I do not wish for such a thing.
Come now. You have fought against the darkness, healed the hearts of so many. You are one of us in this revered chamber.
Ladok is defeated. Diminished.
Ladok is slain, yes, but I fear his influence still lingers.
You are correct.
But no matter. You have joined us. You have finally relinquished yourself of that feeble vanguard order.
So we were part of the Vanguard?
For your moral actions, you must take your place. Upon the throne, to rule and guide all who live in this terrible place. You will bring balance back to so many. We have all been terrorized for far too long, sitting in the shadow, slowly decaying, with our hope dwindling with every passing second.
We have seen what you have done for all of us. You have brought us together, cast aside our woes. There is no one more worthy. Take the throne and continue your noble work. Annabella and I will remain beside you. Learned counsel for you to lend an eager ear.
I accept.
You have made a valiant choice, sacrificing yourself for all who seek hope.
Rest, sire. Your new throne must be a comfort to you.
All hail Eric.
You, Ladok.
You have taken your place amongst your true kin, Eric. And so it is written, your new existence, one that was always meant for you. The path you have taken has led to this moment, this honor to serve your god. Welcome home, Eric.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We had a blast, but of course, that next time. I retransitioned to the same one.